Hi everyone, my name is Elaine, and today I'm going to be both summarizing and reviewing the 36th novel in Terry Pratchett's Discworld series, Making Money, starting with the summary. Moist has grown tired of his job at the post office. The poor boy is bored since everything has been smooth sailing of late. In an effort to both help himself and the city out and to make Moist's life just a tad more entertaining, Veterinary attempts to persuade the Postmaster General to take control of both the Royal Bank of Ankh-Morpork and the Royal Mint. Moist declines. Unfortunately, the woman in charge of the Royal Bank, Topsy Lavish, perishes and bequeaths 50% of the bank's shares, everything she had owned, to her dog, Mr. Fusspot, who was already in possession of a single bank share. As a result, the dog becomes the bank's chairman since he owns the majority of the bank's shares. When Moist paid a visit to the bank, Lavish had seen through his exterior and realized what he truly was, both a liar and a crook at heart. She developed a certain fondness for him as a result and thus left her dog to Moist following her death. In order to protect Mr. Fusspot, she forged a contract with the Assassin's Guild. If anything unnatural were to happen to him, Moist was to be killed. Furthermore, Moist was to be killed if he did not follow her dying wishes. Since his hands are tied, Moist takes over the bank. Moist swiftly discovers that people don't trust banks, that money's production is slow and always at a loss, and that people use stamps in place of coins. I believe this was something that began happening in Going Postal and is continued into the present narrative. Moist decides that he wants to make a few changes. One of these changes is producing money that is backed by Ankh-Morpork as opposed to the more typical gold. Unfortunately, both the chief cashier, Mr. Bent, and the Lavish family are displeased with Moist and attempt to dispose of him. Moist's fiancée, Adorabelle Dearheart, has retained her job at the Golem Trust and is working toward uncovering a group of golems from the ancient civilization Adora succeeds and brings the golems to Ankh-Morpork. There are 4,000 of them. As a result, war threatens Ankh-Morpork since other cities might find such a large golem presence within Ankh-Morpork's walls threatening. Eventually, Moist learns how to control the golems. Moist retains a few to perform menial and labor-intensive tasks around the city, like powering Clack's towers, and orders the remainder to bury themselves outside the city in order to avoid conflict. Soon, Moist realizes that the golems would make an excellent foundation for the new currency he wishes to introduce, far better than gold. With their true value in mind, Moist introduces golem-based currency to Ankh-Morpork. One day, an anonymous Clack's message is sent to the leaders of various rival cities. It contains the secret to controlling the golems Adora uncovered. The secret is wearing a gold suit. This renders the golems useless within the art of war, since anyone can acquire and wear the necessary attire. And that's the end of the novel. Now, on to my book review. I didn't enjoy this novel. I felt as though it overstayed its welcome. It dragged on, and I just wished it would end already. It was hard to keep reading and turning the pages, and honestly, felt like a drag all around. I also wasn't pleased to see Moist again. He's not a character I enjoy. He's as forgettable as his appearance, but more respectable in this novel than the previous he appeared in, which is Going Postal. I feel as though this fact makes him an even blander character, but it was interesting to see him use the talents he acquired as a con man, and during his period of moral growth at the post office to his advantage to help both the bank and the mint. In addition to his character, I'm not fond of his name, Moist. It's a cringe-inducing word, at least for me. Evocative of damp hands, clammy handshakes, shudder. With that being said, it was interesting to see Moist get roped into taking another job. The same job, that of taking control of the Royal Mint, as Mr. Gilt was offered at the end of Going Postal. Definitely not a fan of this one and looking forward to whatever comes next. So overall, I gave this novel a 2.9 out of 5-star rating. And there you have it, my summary and review of Terry Pratchett's Making Money. What did you think of my summary and my review? Let me know down below in the comments. I always like to know what you guys think. And of course, what you guys thought of the novel if you read it. And if you like what you saw here today, please smash that like button until it's blue, subscribe, ring that bell so you'll know what's up, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye guys!